In today's video, we'll be talking about the 10 most defensive tarantulas. Number 10, Singapore Blue. The Singapore Blue tarantula is quite aggressive and defensive tarantula. Biting is its first line of defense because it does not have urticating hairs. When faced with perceived danger, Singapore Blue will quickly assume a threat pose and get ready to attack. Touching or accidentally startling it can trigger the spider and cause it to bite. Although its bite is not venomous, it can be excruciatingly painful. It can also cause severe symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and muscle cramps. Number 9, Pelangius Medicus. Also known as the king baboon tarantula, Pelangius Medicus is a defensive burrower. It is rare and valued for its unique characteristics. Adult females are massive and are about 18 inches long. Their back legs are unusually thick, giving them an impressive appearance. When threatened, they will attack most anything that approaches them. They are one of the few tarantula species that stridulate, producing a distinct hissing sound by rubbing the hairs on the front legs together. They then rear up their hind legs with fangs bared and bite. Their venom is very potent. They can give you a very unpleasant sensation that can last a few days. Number 8, Psalmopoeus erminea. Psalmopoeus erminea are known to be unpredictable and very defensive. When they are attacked, the spider will try to flee at first. However, if backed into a corner, they will try to defend themselves. Persistent provocation can result in multiple bites. This species does not have urticating hairs, so it more than makes up for this with its bite. This tarantula has a more potent venom than many other New World tarantulas. The symptoms of its bite are extreme pain in the area of the bite, muscle spasms, dizziness, vomiting, and sweating. Number 7, Bitternicalis Mirinus. Bitternicalis Mirinus is also known as orange baboon tarantula. They are known for their blinding speed, highly defensive nature, and potent venom. Unlike other tarantulas who would run then throw up a threat pose when attacked, the orange baboon tarantulas are known to stand their ground, slap with their legs, and strike in all directions when disturbed. These tarantulas are very defensive and will bite immediately if provoked. Although their bites are not serious, they are extremely painful. These species are known to inflict bites without first presenting the typical threat display. Number 7, Poeciliaria metallica. Poeciliaria metallica tarantulas will likely retreat to their den or flee rather than show a threat posture. However, when they do, they can be quite defensive and fast. If threatened, they will bite. Although most bites from this species have no venom, it is said to be medically significant and painful. Their bites cause nausea, cramping, and excruciating pain, which can last for several weeks. An adult tarantula of this species may have fangs of about 3/4 of an inch in length. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like if you're loving the content. Number 5, Campuscuria geniculata. Campuscuria geniculata gets bolder as they get bigger. In most cases, you have to annoy them before they start getting defensive and flick urticating bristles. They would rather retreat to their hide when they feel threatened before attempting to bite. While it is retreating, it is prone to kick up some hairs. When defensive, they often stand their ground and face whatever is threatening them. You have to be careful around them because one of their urticating hairs gets in your eyes, nose, or mouth and can be very uncomfortable and possibly dangerous. Number 4, Hertoscota maculata. Hertoscota maculata is fast, defensive, and have potent venom. The spider will try to flee at first, but persistent provocation can result in a bite. They do have urticating hair, so biting is their primary defense. Number 3, Agenta Marinus. Agenta Marinus is very nervous and defensive and are fast as lightning when young. They also flee at first bite at persistent provocation. As a defense mechanism against potential predators, they will brush urticating hairs from their bodies. Uniquely, rather than being located on the abdomen, their urticating hairs are located in the spider's palps on the medial side of the palpal femora. Ephiboppus mirinus are aggressive species that will readily rise and present its fangs to a potential predator. Number 2. Chilobranchius fimbiatus. These species are nervous and defensive, and persistent provocation can result in a bite. They are also known to be bold and defensive, so when working with this species, extra care should be taken. They are ravenous eaters, and they tend to attack their prey with plenty of vigor. This makes them entertaining to watch, but their keepers are mostly at risk when feeding them because they attack their prey so quickly and might mistakenly attack your fingers. Because of its old world and part of the Chilobranchius family, it is assumed that the tarantula's venom will be quite strong and may cause intense pain and discomfort. Number 1. Cobalt blue tarantula. The cobalt blue tarantula is a very defensive species that will readily attack when threatened or provoked. While many tarantulas are armed with stinging hairs on their abdomens, which they flick at their enemies, the cobalt blue tarantula does not have this defense mechanism. Their only defense mechanism is their strong and vertical fangs, which they use to bite when attacked. Symptoms of their bites include muscle spasms. The cobalt blue tarantula is very quick and swift when outside their burrows. It is not advised to handle these spiders because of their defensive nature.